Introduction. Are you suffering from irregular headaches, digestion problems, or memory loss? Are you tired of constantly being tired? If so, it may be because your gut is out of whack. If the answer to either of these questions is yes, then it's time to overhaul your gut health plan with simple diet, exercise, and behavior changes. The gut is home to approximately 100 trillion bacteria, which comprise around 3 pounds of your body's total mass. This mass of bacteria is essential to your immune system, playing an important role in your overall health and wellness. To maintain good gut health, you want to encourage good bacteria growth and discourage bad. An absence or depletion of healthy gut flora can result in many chronic diseases, such as obesity, diabetes, and even cancer. This book will explain just how important it is to keep your gut health to stay healthy overall. With the ever-increasing rise to chronic diseases like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease, it is no surprise that many people are becoming concerned with their gut health. Your gut is considered your second brain and is as powerful in terms of immune function as your brain is for cognition, memory, and learning. Your gut has been referred to as the second brain because of its enormous complexity. The digestive tract contains around 100 million neurons, more than the spinal cord, that create more neuropeptides, a chemical compound that sends signals from one cell to another, than the spinal cord or brain. This nerve network situated within your intestines controls many bodily functions, including digestion, metabolism, and immune responses. Every thought, feeling, and emotion you experience can directly impact your digestive system. This is because your nervous system is the gateway to good health or illness. Your gut-brain connection is referred to as the brain-gut axis. The two main components of this axis are the enteric nervous system, which lines your intestinal wall, and the central nervous system, which resides in your brain. The enteric and central nervous systems work together to ensure that everything happens within your gastrointestinal tract as it should. To have optimal brain function, your gut has to be functioning correctly. This book will detail the importance of a healthy gut and how it affects your mental and physical health, especially related to mental health disorders such as anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. It will also cover the relationship between the bacteria and certain physical illnesses like cancer. It will suggest simple changes to reverse unhappy gut bacteria or minimize the presence of unhealthy bacteria while maximizing healthy ones. It's essential to take care of our gut because the bacteria we carry can help us manage the type of food we eat or the amount of sugar we consume. With a healthy balance of bacteria, we can digest food properly and take care of our bodies from the inside out. This can promote proper weight management so that we can look and feel good on the outside too. But there is more than just looking at our outward appearance. We also need to focus on how our gut feels when we're feeling well. Your gut is a direct reflection of how you are feeling both physically and emotionally. This book will enlighten you on the importance of gut health. By seeing some of the effects your gut health has on your body, you will learn more about how to treat your issues. The book will also focus on how you can manage your gut health. Learning what to eat and take care of your body will allow you to find out how to treat your issues. This book is suitable for people suffering from gut health issues and those who don't believe in the importance of their gut health. By learning more about how your gut health affects your body, you will be able to take care of it better. We all know that keeping ourselves in tip-top shape is essential, and taking care of our bodies makes us more likely to live healthier lives. Find out how your body can work with you instead of against you. Gut health effects on the mind and body. If your gut health is not good, it can seriously affect the mind and body. Gut health determines a number of things, such as one's ability to absorb nutrients, fight off infection, and even have a good memory. It is also essential for cognitive functions like clarity of thought, mood, and focus. A healthy gut provides the proper foundation for overall wellness. Healthy gut equals healthy immune system equals healthy brain and body. We must first be healthy before we can treat our bodies, our immune system, and also know that we have to start from the very fundamentals. Let's look at the gut, how it affects the body, and how it is affected by stress, emotions, and medications. Gut health and mind and body. Your gut health influences your physical and mental well-being. If you want to take care of your body and mind, start with your gut. The good bacteria in your large intestine communicate directly with your brain. Your brain responds to information from the intestine via hormones, like serotonin, neurotransmitters, like GABA, and other chemicals in your bloodstream. Most of the time, it is thought that the good bacteria in your gut talk to your intestines. But recently, more evidence has been mounting that they talk to your brain directly. The gut-brain connection helps explain why a healthy digestive tract is essential. At least 40 neurotransmitters are involved in this communication process. Some are frontline in the battle against depression, anxiety, memory loss, and other signs of mental decline. Gut health is essential for proper digestion and absorption of nutrients, which allow for proper nutrition for the body and mind. Having a healthy digestive system can reduce stress on the liver as well as reduce inflammation throughout the body. A healthy digestive system can also reduce the number of excess hormones and neurotransmitters circulating in your blood, which may contribute to stress, depression, anxiety, and insomnia. Researchers have found that certain good bacteria exist in the gut-brain axis. The healthy bacteria interact with the central nervous system, CNS, mainly via the vagus nerve, one of the primary nerves in your body that runs from your brainstem down to your abdomen. The vagus nerve connects to over 60% of your entire immune system and helps control many physical functions such as digestion, heart rate, and sweating. The gut-brain axis is a two-way street. It can control psychological and physiological functions. For example, maybe your brain thinks it's time for bed, but your stomach and intestines are still asleep. Your brain then sends a signal to wake up the digestive system, which gives you that last few minutes feeling when you're getting ready to fall asleep. It may also cause you to feel sleepy. Gut bacteria also helps control appetite and food choices. Eating foods that are healthy for the gut and a healthy diet reduces cravings for unhealthy food choices like junk food and processed food. Not only will you feel better physically, but mentally. Too many harmful bacteria, yeast, and parasites in the colon can lead to various problems, such as candida, fatigue, bloating, gas, and indigestion. A healthy gut flora can help break down difficult-to-digest foods. There is a strong connection between your gut and brain health. The link between the gastrointestinal system and the immune system is the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT. GALT contains over 80% of our immune system and is located in the small intestine wall. The relationship between the gut and the immune system is one of the essential things in the body. The two work together to maintain balance. Any interference or imbalance in this process can be seen in various symptoms such as rashes, acne, bloating, and even anxiety. Several factors can cause anxiety, but poor gut health is one of them. There are many other causes of anxiety like bad diet, stress, and genetics, but a poor gut is one of the main reasons people develop anxiety. Anxiety is a neurosis that allows the mind to be overactive and creates a nervous system overload. Stress is another reason for anxiety. When one's gut health is not good, it can cause stress. The following are some of the causes of anxiety based on the relationship with the gut. 1. One's diet. Eating foods that are not digestible or digested properly can cause digestive upsets. These include dairy, eggs, sugars, and refined carbohydrates. When they are consumed, they can move up to the gut to cause several symptoms such as gas, bloating, and diarrhea, to name a few. 2. Anxiety is also linked to stress from other causes like lousy diet and neuroses. Stress is one of the leading causes of anxiety. When the gut is not functioning correctly, one can get stressed and do unwanted things. Stress can also cause anxiety, which can lead to more stress. 3. One's body weight. Obesity is often related to poor gut health. Obesity comes with several diseases such as heart problems, type 2 diabetes, and even cancer. 4. The gut and brain relate to each other in a very intimate way. The gut and the brain are connected in several different ways. 1. The gut affects the brain. When the gut is not working correctly, it can lead to stress and anxiety, impairing cognitive function. This, in turn, affects mood and thought pattern. 2. Food is absorbed through the gut. Primary food absorption takes place in the small intestine. When this area of the gut is not functioning correctly, there are many symptoms such as bloating, diarrhea, and constipation. This means they have poor digestion. 3. Stress depletes neurotransmitters that regulate pain. Neurotransmitters help improve the digestive process by controlling muscle contractions. 4. Stress also affects the appetite. 5. Anxiety leads to nausea and vomiting. 6. The gut can also affect brain function. 7. Depression is also linked to poor gut health. This is because depression can cause stress because of unfortunate events that lead to low self-esteem, anxiety, trouble getting along with other people, and even suicidal thoughts. The effects of gut health on the mind and body are significant. If the gut is not functioning correctly, it can lead to several symptoms and disorders. We can see from the list above that there are many causes for poor gut health. The most common causes are stress, bad diet, and neuroses. Many people are trying to reverse their poor gut health through medication, but this is not necessarily a good thing because they are treating only one symptom and not the root cause of it. It can be excellent to have a healthy diet, but even then, it is not enough to heal the gut. One should try to get as much information as possible about their gut health and learn how to nourish it with healthy food. The most important thing about gut health is the correct diet, which revolves around healthy foods that the body can work with. This helps improve your overall digestion, absorption, and energy balance. The gut has a strong connection with the brain. Therefore, when we are not eating right and digesting foods properly, there are many adverse effects. The best thing you can do for your digestive health is eating right, drink plenty of water, exercise, and sleep well. This will help your mind and body function properly. In the modern world of medicine, we tend to see the process of digestion as a task that happens outside of the body. It is a physical process with the help of enzymes, acids, and other chemicals that cause certain parts of food or waste materials to break down and expel through different bodily functions. These waste materials then go down towards our large intestine, where it gets separated from the water flow and held in an enclosed space. This is called our colon, and in this section it is where most dead bacteria are found naturally through fermentation. Bacteria are essential to our bodies for many different reasons. They perform many functions including digestion and help us metabolize food. Some bacteria even fight off infections and diseases. However, harmful bacteria are also responsible for diseases that harm our bodies. This is why it's essential to maintain a healthy balance of harmful and good bacteria in our bodies by eating the correct kinds of food. Some food groups we need most include fermented foods like yogurts, miso soups, and natural unpasteurized juices or real fruits. To achieve the desired balance of good and bad bacteria, your body needs help from the right foods. These foods provide daily nutritional needs and contain probiotics that help maintain a healthy inner ecosystem. Having some fermented foods in your diet once a day can benefit your overall health and well-being, as it provides more than just the nutrition you need to keep yourself healthy. There are many different ways you can consume fermented foods to improve your gut health. The best way is to eat them in their natural state. This means that you should use real unpasteurized fruits, juices, and other healthy foods like organic yogurt and miso soup that are not processed in any way. These healthy foods will contain many beneficial live bacteria that will help improve the overall health of your gut. You can also use probiotic supplements such as kefir, kombucha, and sauerkraut. Probiotic supplements contain live bacteria and yeast you consume by taking tablets or mixing them into drinks, smoothies, or oatmeal. Other healthy ways to improve your gut health are to avoid refined foods and artificial sweeteners. Refined foods remove beneficial bacteria from the food itself, making it more difficult for the body to digest and become healthy again. This is why processed food is bad for your gut. It's loaded with sugar that disrupts our natural balance of good and bad bacteria in our bodies. Poor gut health can lead to being in a state of constant anxiety, which is something that many people suffer from. It can also lead to mood swings, making life stressful for those suffering. Not only does poor gut health affect the brain and body, but it also impacts many other areas of the body. Gut health is of vital importance because it helps maintain overall wellness. A healthy gut provides the proper foundation for a healthy mind and body. Without proper gut health, we are likely to suffer from most disorders found in modern society. We must be extra diligent about our food choices and other habits if we want to achieve a state of health where we feel at peace with ourselves and the world. It is vital to get educated about your gut health and learn how to maintain it through good habits like eating right, exercising regularly, and sleeping well. The mind and the gut connection. As the adage says, you are what you eat. Our gut is our second brain and is integral to the nervous system. It comprises 90% of neurons that link to your brain and run on a different operating system, microbiota, than your regular body. It constantly interacts with the brain, has input in decision-making, and is a factor in depression. The gut communicates with the brain through a two-way highway called the vagus nerve, which runs from your stomach to your head. When this line of communication is open, you will feel good. But when it's not well established or hijacked by harmful bacteria or stress, this can affect your mood and overall health. 80% of serotonin is produced in the gut, the feel-good hormone. So even if you don't get it from your environment, sunshine for example, you can still find it there. So how is your gut linked to your emotions? The gut microbiome significantly impacts the central nervous system and functional disorders like depression. The gut is one of the largest organs in the body and has a direct connection to your central nervous system. Recent research shows that people with depression have a different makeup of the gut microbiome, which gut-directed therapies like probiotics can potentially reverse. The microbiome can impact not only your physical health but also your mental health. Most people know there is a link between diet and disease, particularly in gut health and autoimmune disorders. We eat too many processed foods devoid of nutrients and full of ingredients we don't know about. Some people are more prone to developing autoimmune diseases. For example, a study showed people with higher amounts of specific gut bacteria were more likely to develop type 1 diabetes. The role the gut plays in your brain is called the gut-brain axis, and it is a two-way street. The vagus nerve links your digestive system to your brain, the main organ in charge of mood. So when you consume certain foods, they can directly impact your emotions. For example, onions and garlic simulate serotonin production, reducing anxiety and making you feel good. Similarly, the B vitamins in meat and eggs can influence your mood. The gut microbiome is one of the most understudied but essential things in your body. If you want to be surrounded by good bacteria, which may help with anxiety and depression, then you should eat a variety of foods that are high in prebiotics. There is a growing understanding of how people react differently to antibiotics that destroy good bacteria, so it would be better to take probiotics instead. As we grow older, our bodies cannot keep up with the constant bombardment of antibiotics we consume. The mind and the gut are connected in the following ways. If you feel anxious, this can affect your digestive system. For example, a stressful event can cause heartburn. Regarding mental health issues and bowel problems, intestinal inflammation can increase the risk of depression and other mood disorders. When you suffer from depression, a common symptom is loss of appetite. When your diet is low in nutrients, this can cause constipation and poor digestion. This means you will feel worse, and getting on top is essential. It's also worth mentioning that some antidepressants may disrupt the gut microbiome, which can be associated with an increased risk of mental health problems, mainly if the person isn't eating their 5 a day. The health of your digestive system and its content can impact your mood and general health. One study showed that people with a poor diet and lacking fiber were more likely to suffer from depression. We are all different. It's essential to identify the foods that make you feel good and the foods you would rather stay away from. It's also worth noting that people diagnosed with mental health problems have a different gut microbiome. The gut microbiome has been linked to the function of the immune system. When you have a bacterial imbalance, this can affect your overall health and also your mood. If you suffer from anxiety and stress, you may also be more prone to develop autoimmune disorders. People diagnosed with mental health problems like depression have a different composition of gut bacteria to others. This can potentially be reversed by probiotic therapy. The mechanism behind the gut-brain axis. There are three main ways in which the gut can influence your brain. The first way is through the vagus nerve, which is used for communication between the stomach and the brain. That can impact your moods, such as serotonin, GABA, and dopamine. These are also produced naturally in your body. Lacking them could contribute to your anxiety or depression. Acts as chemical messengers that produce neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, like when you take antidepressants, or modify the action of your existing neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters regulate emotions, pain responses, memory, and thinking. Poor diet, too much processed foods, can affect the gut microbiota, which produces different neurotransmitters. The third way is via hormones produced by microbiota, such as butyrate, which helps to control inflammation and has anti-inflammatory properties. This can help with depression, anxiety, and many other mood disorders. The mechanism behind poor gut health. Three main mechanisms influence your gastrointestinal system. 1. The microbiome dictates whether your stomach is acidic and how it functions. 2. The food you eat or drink can change the composition of your gut. 3. Your diet impacts how quickly you digest food. Eating a lot of sugar can feed harmful bacteria, pH imbalance, and provide the bad bacteria rather than the good. This can be a vicious cycle and affect your mood over time if you don't get it under control. Two important things to remember. 1. The brain and the gut are connected, which means when you eat certain foods, they can influence your mood. 2. Your body has to work harder to digest fatty foods, which may lead to less energy left for brain work. If you are food intolerant, this can cause further issues with digestion and chronic inflammation. It would be best to remember that not all gut problems are physical, they can also be mental. The importance of having a healthy gut cannot be overstated, as it is the core of your health from a physical and mental point of view. Just like you wouldn't want your tummy to be filled with junk food, the same goes for your mind. However, just like junk food, sometimes comfort foods used to taste good. But in the long term, they do us more harm than good. If you think of sugar as an addictive drug, it will give you an idea of how things like sugar could influence your mood. We are wired differently and respond differently to different things. So experimenting with diet and lifestyle choices is critical. If you have a gut feeling, it's worth listening to it. The connection between your brain and health via your gut is a two-way street. The food you eat and how it makes you feel can directly impact your psychological well-being, and the reverse. Some people may also have gut issues due to their mental health, but it's essential to get on top of both if possible. When you fall ill, you feel bad, which can make you not want to eat, hugely impacting your mental health. If you aren't getting enough nutrients, your body has fewer resources to deal with mental health and physical problems. So it's essential to get on top of this ASAP. You can think of the gut as similar to a garden. To grow sweet fruit and vegetables, you must keep the soil moist and rich in nutrients. If your soil is dry, it will not be conducive to prolific growth. In much the same way, if you eat foods that lack nutrients, they won't get taken up by your body, resulting in health issues, brain fog, and mental health problems if things go badly wrong. The same applies to your mind and gut. This means that it's essential to understand how your nutrition impacts your mental health and vice versa. It's also important to realize that your diet affects your mood, so you must ensure that you eat mindfully. Don't skimp on the food groups and ensure that you eat the best quality foods possible. We need nutrients to fuel the brain, and it can't do this without them. Your gut may take some of the pressure off your brain by helping to regulate appetite, digestion, and immune function. For example, when people are not eating well, their diet can lack fiber, proteins, and antioxidants. If you struggle to feel happy, it could be because your body is missing these nutrients. You may also be low on B12, which affects mood regulation and brain health. Gut health is also essential for mental health as the gut bacteria produce neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin that regulate mood and emotions. Gut bacteria can also influence the brain through microbiota to brain signaling via their metabolites. This can influence mood, pain, and mental health. Several disorders affect gut microbiota, e.g., irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel syndrome, Clostridium difficile. This means that you significantly impact your gut bacteria's effect on your mental health. The brain and mind are connected in many ways. This is why it can be challenging to separate them in terms of how they impact humans overall. You don't need to look very far to see evidence of this either. Think back to when you were a child, but also remember that you still use so much energy for thinking about things like schoolwork, exams, friends and family, etc. The same goes for adults, though it takes them longer to realize this. This suggests that mental health is linked to gut health in many ways. The brain's and gut's relationship comprises many different factors, including being influenced by your environment, genetics, and epigenetics. This means that you have a greater chance of feeling good when you eat healthy rather than junk food, as your body will be able to work harder to digest food if you do things right. Your diet affects your mood as well as your physical health, as well as sleep, hormone balance, and weight. This is the most important connection you can make. You need to eat foods that keep your gut healthy and filled with probiotics, which will help you feel less stressed and more at peace. Food can also significantly impact your stress levels and mental health benefits if you are constantly on a diet. If your diet is deficient, this can lead to low energy levels impacting your mood. This means that it's a meaningful relationship we all need to consider when trying to understand our thoughts. People say, "You are what you eat," so that a poor diet will impact your physical health. A poor diet can also affect your mental health regarding mood, anger, anxiety, and depression. The gut is unique in that it is responsible for regulating the pathways for digestion and nutrient absorption. Your body uses food as an energy source for physical and mental functioning and weight loss. Your diet won't be helpful if you are physically or mentally unwell or unhappy. What changes may occur in the brain? The brain is a complex organ that's constantly learning and adapting. As the body's thinking center, it can be easy to overlook our digestive system's significant impact in regulating moods and emotions. Understanding how gut health impacts mental health to maintain a healthy balance is essential. The most important mysteries of human biology are what transmits information through neuron pathways and how they result in specific thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and psychological dysfunctions, like anxiety or depression. For it to succeed, the brain needs sufficient nutrients such as magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, and B vitamins from food sources for adequate synaptic transmissions. Therefore, an integral part of the brain function is its interaction with the digestive tract. It has been revealed that intestinal health can play a critical role in cognitive functioning. The gut-brain axis involves bidirectional signaling between the brain and the gut. Our gastrointestinal and immune systems are intricately connected, allowing for communication between our brain and gut at both a local and systemic level. However, the mechanisms of this communication have not yet been fully uncovered. Bidirectional signaling. When the body is stressed from bacteria, toxins, or gluten exposure, to name a few, it can trigger an immune response that could lead to inflammation throughout the body. This can create a leaky gut that allows toxins and bacteria to enter the bloodstream. When there are high levels of inflammation from food intolerances, this can cause mental fog, brain fog, depression, anxiety, or just feeling tired. For your body to function at its best, it must distinguish between harmful and non-harmful substances. Your immune system does this by battling anything it deems detrimental and trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible. However, when the inflammation is chronic, your immune system starts attacking your cells and tissues. The die-off of these toxins can cause joint and muscle pain, headaches, intestinal gas and bloating, and chronic fatigue. This can lead to a leaky gut syndrome, causing inflammation in the GI tract and resulting in a poorly functioning digestive system. Changes in gut function. Changes in gut function can initiate changes in the brain. When the good bacteria are outnumbered and killed by pathogenic bacteria, the gut is inflamed, leading to digestive issues and systemic inflammation. This further disrupts the communication between our gut, brain, and nervous system. The symptoms of this condition can include anxiety, depression, and even insomnia. This is why gut health plays a significant role in maintaining a healthy mind, body, and spirit balance. The brain and gut are related in a variety of ways. When the gut functions well, it goes hand in hand with mental health. When the stomach is out of balance and communication between the brain and the gut is interrupted, it can harm one's mental well-being. Taking care of the stomach is paramount to maintaining a healthy brain. Many mental health issues are paradoxical. For example, when we are nervous or stressed, we feel our hearts beating faster and our breathing accelerates. However, our heart rate and breathing are slowing down. This is because the vagus nerve sends signals from the brain to control our heart rate by triggering your diaphragm to make you breathe deeply as a part of your stress response. The vagus nerve also sends signals from the brain to the gut. The signals from the stomach are sent to the brain and interact with its HPA axis, a part of your hypothalamus. The HPA axis produces hormones that can have either calming effects or increase our stress response depending on what we are exposed to. When this axis is upset, it can further affect our mental health by increasing inflammation. Signs and symptoms of poor gut health. The gastrointestinal system contains about 20 feet of intestines and countless other organs, all interconnected to one central point. The stomach, small intestine, colon, and rectum are collectively referred to as the GI tract. This is the one continuous tube from your mouth to your anus, home to many millions of organisms, bacteria, and fungi. Any disruption in this complex network can affect your health significantly. The gut helps break down food, which leads us to absorb necessary nutrients. Another role it plays is regulating bodily functions such as inflammation and immune response, while also being a mediator of moods with its connection with the brain's limbic system, parts of the brain that affect emotions. The gut is one of the essential organs in your body, and a healthy gut is crucial for a healthy mind and body. There are plenty of signs and symptoms that indicate poor gut health. Sometimes, if the gut is unhealthy, you may experience chronic pain. With so many effects on the body, it is essential to understand how gut health can impact your mind. Let's start by examining what happens when your gut is unhealthy. Poor digestion is a significant contributor to poor gut health. A healthy digestive system can break down food into the correct nutrients and eliminate waste. This means our body gets the right amount of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and fats. Poor digestion leads to malnutrition, which in turn affects mental health. If you have poor digestion, you will likely suffer from gas and bloating as food starts fermenting in your gut, causing disruptions in brain-gut-brain communication. Your digestive process begins with swallowing, because this activates your swallowing reflex, which sends information to your brain via the vagus nerve and backs down again an hour later via the enteric intestinal plexus. When your digestion is disturbed because of poor food absorption, this information is no longer being delivered to the brain in an organized and synchronized way as it should be. This leads to a constant state of anxiety and psychological discomfort. Because the brain and gut are linked so closely, interpreting this message can cause stress. For example, when you are hungry, Your digestive system signals that you need nutrients by producing gas which travels up through the vagus nerve to reach your brain. This causes you to feel uncomfortable because you're dealing with an abundance of food that's not yet digested. Some people mistake these feelings for hunger pangs, yet a full stomach is more than enough to satisfy you. Poor digestion is also one of the main reasons behind chronic headaches and migraines. This is because the brain uses more energy than normal when it doesn't function properly. Other problems such as eczema, asthma, autoimmune diseases, irritable bowel syndrome, and many more occur. As mentioned earlier, the gut directly connects with your mental health. It can influence your mood and emotions. If there is poor gut health, many more signs and symptoms can occur, such as headaches, anxiety, depression, anger, irritability, and hyperactivity. Poor gut health can devastate your mental health. An unhealthy gut can lead to poor digestion and malnutrition. Malnutrition weakens the immune system, weakening your brain's ability to regulate emotions properly. Lack of nutrients causes inflammation, leading to a greater dependence on painkillers and anti-inflammatory medication for many suffering from long-term sicknesses such as chronic depression or stress-related illnesses like IBS or leaky gut syndrome. So if you suffer from psychological symptoms and want to regain your mental health, you must address the root of the problem: poor gut health. As we all know, through the years, many studies have focused on the connection between the gut and mental health. From a scientific perspective, a healthy gut has been proven essential to good mental and long-term physical health. A wide range of studies has had individuals who struggle with depression take specific probiotics and improve their symptoms in most cases. The vagus nerve, or wandering nerve, links your brain, the thinking part, with your digestive system, which again points to poor digestion being responsible for poor brain functioning. The vagus nerve is essential in the body as it links your brain with various organs, including digestive tract organs like your liver, small intestine, and colon. This means that the vagus nerve acts as a safety valve for the brain. If something goes wrong with the body's ability to communicate down this vital sensory nerve, the brain is not alerted to any issues. How can you tell if there are signs or symptoms of poor gut health? First, knowing that no two people have similar reactions to everything is essential. Each person's gut health can differ from another in several significant ways. When addressing your gut health, you should focus on what your gut is eating and how it is digesting, making nutrients available, the food it takes. Several key factors can affect what your stomach is digesting, so it is also essential to be aware of these factors, enhancing your efforts to improve your gut health. It can be pretty easy to determine why you have poor digestion if you know what foods contain particular ingredients. For example, many people with a high sugar diet tell me that they do not feel hungry and suspect that the sugar has caused their poor digestion. In fact, this is a common myth. Sugar is in everything from bread to frozen vegetables. Unsurprisingly, it can create significant digestive stress. When someone tells you they don't feel hungry but also have a poor diet, I would be inclined to think that they were suffering from poor digestion. Another common problem is food sensitivity. This can be found in people who suffer from abdominal pain or bloating after eating certain foods such as wheat or gluten or dairy. Wheat is a prevalent allergen and intolerance, particularly for those who suffer from mental health problems like depression or anxiety. For this reason, cutting out wheat from the diet can be hugely beneficial, as well as other allergenic foods. This is the critical point. When you take away foods that are causing you digestive distress, you need to replace those foods with a healthy, balanced diet. If you don't do this, the problem will reoccur and poor digestion will continue. A healthy gut is crucial for good health. It is responsible for breaking down food, absorbing nutrients, building and maintaining a healthy immune system, and allowing us to absorb vital nutrients from the foods we eat. When our gut health is compromised, we will experience many signs and symptoms because digestion affects every part of the body. Our hormones are all linked to the digestive system, and an unhealthy digestive system can result in hormonal imbalances, which can cause many different issues. In other words, Poor digestion can lead to various diseases depending on where the imbalance occurs in your body. Symptoms of an unhealthy gut are varied and can be misdiagnosed for years as a separate disease. However, it is essential to know that your gut plays a massive role in your health and the digestive problems must be addressed to achieve optimal health. All of the above symptoms are related to a poorly functioning gut. In almost every case, there is room for improvement by working out what foods you are intolerant or sensitive to, adopting a healthy balanced diet, removing toxins from your diet, addressing bacterial overgrowth, and pursuing natural options for treating gut infections, probiotics, or herbal remedies. Implementing lifestyle changes will give you the best chance to heal, but if you are still experiencing digestive problems, proactive and alternative medical options are available. For those who suffer from gastrointestinal disorders like Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or irritable bowel syndrome, your gut is a significant part of your body that needs to be addressed for healing. If you don't address the root cause of your digestive problems, things won't improve long term. You may need to adjust your diet, change your lifestyle, and seek help from a medical professional or a naturopath to get the most out of it. Remember, the more you heal your gut, the less likely you will see a flare-up of your symptoms. The best foods to improve gut health. In the last few years, an increasing amount of research has been focused on the role that gut health plays in general health. It is well known that gut-healthy foods help reduce inflammation and provide many other benefits. This book will explore which gut-healthy foods to eat and some core principles for watching what you eat. Gut-healthy foods. Although each of us has a unique digestive system, a healthy, well-balanced diet will support gut health. Here are some best foods to eat that will improve your gut health. Probiotics. Gut health is an ongoing battle between good and bad bacteria. To maintain a healthy gut, you must get the right kinds of bacteria. The best ways to do this is through probiotic supplements. These supplements can be found in many forms, i.e., pills, capsules, or powder. The most popular forms are yogurt and kefir. You can also get powder-based probiotic supplements if you're not a fan of yogurt or kefir. Fermented foods. Many varieties of fermented foods offer great benefits for the gut. For example, kimchi is filled with beneficial bacteria called lactobacilli, which help aid digestion and improve overall health. Outside of fermented foods like kimchi, whole grain products such as brown rice or beans provide you with beneficial fiber and support an intestinal transit time that aids in production of healthy bacteria. Although it is essential to get a variety of these foods, picking only the highest quality fermented foods is also necessary. For example, organic kimchi is available, but store-bought kimchi may not be organic. Fiber. Although fiber is not a food, it is an essential part of the gut health diet. It helps fill you up and keep you feeling satisfied longer. Fiber also gives your digestive system time to work correctly. Without enough fiber in your diet, your body won't have the time to eliminate all the toxins and waste that can lead to illness. Foods like legumes, whole grains, and fresh fruits and vegetables are excellent sources of fiber for a gut-healthy diet plan. Fish, flax. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are found in fish and flaxseed, are great for gut health. They help protect against damage to the mucous membrane of your digestive tract, which can lead to inflammation. These oils also reduce inflammation throughout the rest of your body by lowering blood pressure and triglyceride levels. Citrus. Limes are a great source of vitamin C. This vital vitamin can help with liver detoxification, which can also assist in the elimination of heavy metals from your body. People who don't get enough vitamin C in their diet can suffer serious consequences, including fatigue, depression, and immune system impairment. Water. Acidic foods, such as alcohol and caffeine, are known to reduce your body's pH and cause inflammation throughout your whole body. Since you should always drink plenty of water, make sure you choose alkaline drinks over acidic ones. Fresh vegetables and fruits are an excellent way to get more fiber into your diet. Besides helping with digestion and elimination, fiber is crucial for maintaining stable blood sugar levels. Eating plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables will help keep your blood sugar levels balanced and your energy levels high. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is an excellent plant with many uses. It can be used for burns, cuts, and rashes and help with digestive discomfort. Aloe vera helps increase the amount of water in your body, which helps your body excrete waste more efficiently. This is important since you often experience dehydration when digesting certain foods like legumes. It will also help promote healthy digestion. Ginger. Ginger has been a staple in Chinese medicine for thousands of years. It has been used to treat digestion issues, nausea, and even morning sickness. Ginger helps stimulate your digestive system, which allows for the breakdown of food. It also relieves pain caused by indigestion and inflammation. Spinach. Spinach is a great leafy green vegetable with more iron than most other foods. Iron helps transport oxygen through your body. This means you won't be as tired throughout the day since your body will have more energy. Getting enough oxygen also helps your body eliminate toxins, ultimately improving overall health. Onions and garlic. Both onions and garlic can improve digestion because they contain prebiotic fibers. These fibers are essential for good digestion because they feed the probiotic bacteria in your gut and help balance good and bad bacteria levels. However, it would be best if you always ate them cooked, as fresh raw onions or garlic can damage the mucus barrier in your digestive tract. Almonds. Unlike most nuts, almonds are alkaline, making them a good choice for your diet. They will help you absorb nutrients from the rest of your diet and balance your gut bacteria. Chia seeds. Chia seeds have become very popular recently because of their health benefits. They help you to maintain a healthy pH balance in your body, which is essential for optimal digestion health. These seeds are also full of fiber and protein and contain less sugar than most other commonly consumed foods. Celery. Celery contains a phytoestrogen called lutein, which has been shown to prevent cancer and heart disease. These are two of the biggest problems in Western countries. Tomatoes. Tomatoes help with digestion because they contain lycopene, an antioxidant that increases immunity and prevents free radical damage in the body. Taking a supplement is unnecessary as tomatoes already have the antioxidant. Berries. Berries contain many different vitamins and nutrients, including vitamin C and antioxidants. These vitamins aid in the production of enzymes which help your body to synthesize B vitamins, such as niacin. Since we only absorb a small fraction of our daily needs in one dose, it is essential to get ample quantities of these B vitamins daily. Improving the health of your body is one of the best things you can do for yourself. This will help you stay healthy and reduce the risk of developing diseases and chronic conditions later in life. This is why it's essential to make wise lifestyle choices and care for your body. This will help you avoid problems later in life and live a long, happy life. You have to make good choices for yourself in the future regarding your diet and exercise habits. You can avoid many diseases and live a happy life by eating right. Exercise influences your microbiome. Gut health is an integral part of your physical and mental well-being. A healthy digestive tract is essential to maintaining proper weight, mood, cognitive function, and immunity. Maintaining your gut health as you age is hugely critical since a damaged gut can contribute to many diseases as we age. Despite the importance of maintaining a healthy gut, people are still not educated on how their lifestyle choices influence this critical component of their life. One thing you can do to improve your health and help keep your gut healthy is to exercise. What is a microbiome? Our gut is home to trillions of microorganisms, primarily bacteria. These microorganisms help the body digest food, balance hormones, and fight invading pathogens. It's estimated that 1,000 different organisms can live in your gut. A microbiome collects microorganisms and their genes in a specific environment. The human gastrointestinal tract has one of the body's most complex and diverse microbiomes. There are over 100 trillion microorganisms living in our guts. Their collective DNA is 150 times more than all human cells combined. This means we contain more bacterial DNA than human DNA. Energy and stress affect your microbiome. Like other organisms in your body, the gut microbiome is affected by exercise, diet, and environmental stress. If you cannot manage stress, your gut health will suffer. Stress can damage the integrity of the gut lining and change how much energy is available to feed friendly bacteria. In addition, a poor diet can harm gut microbes. How does exercise improve your gut health? Exercise causes mild stress on the body, which stimulates growth and repair mechanisms. When you exercise, white blood cells travel to different organs where they release cytokines that cause inflammation. This is part of the mechanism that burns fat, calories, carbs for energy. Exercise also increases the absorption of sugar from the gut and decreases the rate at which sugar is released from the liver. This is important because a decrease in blood sugar levels can cause hormonal imbalance, leading to hormone-related problems like depression. Exercise has been shown to increase bifidobacterium, a group of bacteria that help digest food and are essential for gut health. Exercise also reduces anxiety by influencing certain neurotransmitters, naturally produced chemical messengers in the brain that regulate mood and stress response. Neurotransmitters are chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which control moods, emotions, and behavior by transmitting signals between nerve cells or neurons. Serotonin regulates mood and is associated with positive feelings. Low serotonin levels are associated with depression, anxiety, emotional disturbances, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. Exercise can significantly increase the serotonin in your brain, leading to a happy, relaxed feeling. Dopamine and endorphins are neurotransmitters that make you feel comfortable, motivated, focused, and satisfied. These neurotransmitters can be boosted by exercise. Exercise also has a protective effect against stress. A hormone in your gut called cortisol is released in response to stress. Chronically high cortisol levels can cause weight gain, heart disease, and metabolic syndrome associated with depression and anxiety disorders. Exercise reduces the amount of this hormone in your body. It also helps the muscle cells that line the gut work more efficiently, so they can release energy faster when needed. This means you have more energy to fight off invading pathogens and repair cells if damage occurs. Exercise improves gut health by boosting the immune system and helping to maintain a healthy gut lining. Exercise can also help you maintain healthy gut bacteria. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, is an exercise that helps improve the microbiome's health by causing mild stress and boosting metabolism. HIIT causes muscle contractions, releasing stress hormones like epinephrine and cortisol, which are very important for muscle metabolism. You also release glycogen, a sugar used in direct metabolic reactions to support muscle repair and growth. These stress hormones also decrease inflammation in the body and inhibit certain enzymes. You also have a more robust immune response from exercise since you stimulate your white blood cells to release cytokines, essential for fighting diseases and viruses. An active lifestyle is about healthy food choices and a consistent daily exercise routine. Incorporating aerobic resistance and flexibility training into your lifestyle is essential. New data shows that people who complete a regular exercise routine can maintain a better balance of bacteria in their intestines and improve their overall gut health. Exercise is also known to reduce cortisol levels, which help your body maintain a healthy weight. Exercise releases neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins, which help keep you calm and motivated. Exercise has physiological benefits. For example, improving sleep, lowering blood pressure, reducing cholesterol levels, decreasing the risk of diabetes, and increasing lung function by strengthening the diaphragm muscle and building muscles that can assist with breathing. Learning to manage stress and exercise more consistently will improve your gut health. Turning to drugs for stress relief can have unpleasant side effects and often is a temporary solution. Suppose you are taking an antidepressant and having problems with your gut. In that case, you might consider changing your lifestyle to include more exercise rather than taking medication that may cause additional side effects and problems. We know that people are happier when they exercise regularly. This is probably because of all the neurotransmitters in the brain that are affected by the release of cortisol triggered by physical activity. So, if you're feeling anxious, depressed, nervous, or stressed out, try to exercise daily to improve your mood and gut health. How much exercise is best for your gut? The ideal amount of exercise for gut health is 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity on most days of the week. This is the same recommendation for general health. Regular exercise improves your gut health and is essential to maintaining a healthy weight and overall well-being. Increasing your activity level can be challenging for people with IBS. It's essential to start by doing activities that use only one or two muscles at a time, such as walking. Over time, you'll want to do more aerobic activities, including swimming, bike riding, and aerobics. Be sure to work your way up slowly to avoid injury if you're new to exercising or have any medical conditions. It's also important to be careful with what you eat while actively trying to improve your gut health. Along with eating more fiber, try to incorporate a healthy diet rich in fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. There are many ways to improve your gut health without including processed foods and refined carbohydrates like white bread and sugars that can promote inflammation in the body and damage the gut lining. There's no significant difference between high-intensity interval training, HIIT, and moderate-intensity activity for improving gut health. You can improve gut health by doing both types of exercise, but the key is being consistent about routine physical activity. Consistently working out on most days of the week is more important than how much time you spend exercising. In addition to improving your gut health, regular exercise can reduce your risk for other severe diseases like diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. It's essential to consult with your doctor before starting an exercise program if you have any medical issues or haven't exercised regularly in the past. If you don't know where to start, talk with a personal trainer at a gym or enroll in a group class such as Zumba or yoga to make it easier to stay motivated. You can also use the free app, iCal Tracker, to keep track of your exercise and food intake so you don't have to record everything yourself. Start early if you want to improve gut health. You might be tempted to wait until later in life, but the earlier you start, the sooner your body responds. We know that we're born with a gut or hardwired immune system that works from birth but develops proper immune mechanisms as we age. So by starting an exercise program when you're young and healthy, it's likely for more youthful people, your body will respond better than those who have been inactive for many years because they are older. Don't forget to hydrate. Water is essential to your overall health, especially when exercising. Make sure you drink plenty of water because dehydration can make you more susceptible to viruses and bacteria that can lead to an upset stomach. Make it fun. Find an exercise program that's easy and convenient for you so it doesn't become a chore, because the more stress you add, the less likely you'll be able to stay consistent. For example, consider choosing an activity like walking or swimming rather than running on a treadmill at the gym. The key is to be consistent and make an effort to improve your gut health by adding regular exercise and making it a habit that will improve overall health and quality of life. Exercise keeps your body healthy and your mind clear. You'll more likely stay healthy and find personal success by exercising regularly. Exercise improves your gut health and may lower risk of diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and stroke. The key is to make exercise a part of your daily routine so you don't have to think about it. When you start thinking about it, chances are you will avoid exercising on that specific day. Exercise can be done at the gym, in a group class, or with a personal trainer if you're new to regular activity. Don't forget to drink plenty of water so you don't get dehydrated. If you're having trouble finding motivation, try to find a convenient and easy activity rather than overwhelming yourself by choosing a strenuous exercise. Exercise improves gut health by improving blood circulation and muscles and helping the body eliminate waste materials. Regular exercise impacts many other body parts, including our mind and emotions, but it also affects our gut health. If you want an additional way to improve your gut health, start by adding regular exercise to your daily routine. Gut health, depression, and anxiety. With the rapid rise in depression and anxiety rates over the last few decades, it has become clear that there is a link between our physical and mental health. In a recent study, scientists found that patients suffering from chronic stomach issues also experience high anxiety and stress levels. This is an important discovery as it points to gut health being an indicator of mental wellness. Moreover, people with gastrointestinal illness often experience mood-related symptoms, such as depression or irritability, caused by inflammation in their guts. This gut inflammation has been linked to everything from Crohn's disease to ulcerative colitis. Simply put, gut issues and mental health issues are related. How is gut health linked to mental health? It's not surprising that our gut health is related to our mental state. Our digestive and nervous systems are strongly linked. It's been said that the gut is the second brain. Many people don't realize how many nerve cells or neurons are in the gut compared to their head. The intestine contains over 500 million neurons, while the brain contains only 100 million. These neurons communicate with the brain by sending electrical signals back and forth. Researchers have noted that people who suffer from gut issues are more likely to experience depression and anxiety. There have been a few case studies of people suffering from severe gastrointestinal problems who exhibit severe mood disorders. It's important to note that while there is a link between gut health and mental health, it's unclear what the underlying cause is or how it works. However, we know that inflammation throughout the body can trigger depression, so changes in the intestines may trigger changes in other organs, like the brain. Scientists have found that intestinal permeability, the way the intestines are sensitive to food, plays a key role in whether or not someone will experience depression. Gut health is also important because it impacts our physical and mental health. Gut health and depression. When you're experiencing depression, it can feel like the walls are closing in on you, and emotions can overwhelm you. The last thing you want to be doing is stressing about your health, but it turns out that your gut health is important for keeping your mood up. The gut plays a key role in how we perceive our emotions. When we are stressed, emotions enter the brain and cause a release of stress hormones. These hormones can cause depression. They interfere with our ability to sleep and make us more susceptible to anxiety. There is a link between gut health and depression. While depression is now the leading cause of disability worldwide, it's not clear how much of this is due to depression itself and how much is due to our poor eating habits. As we know, researchers have found that people who suffer from chronic inflammation in their gut will also experience an increase in their chance of developing certain types of cancer. Probiotics may benefit those suffering from depression or anxiety by normalizing gut bacteria and keeping the body balanced. Additionally, those with H. pylori bacteria in their gut are twice more likely to experience depression. Since H. pylori feed off of urea, it's believed that a diet high in meat, fish, and eggs can increase the number of H. pylori floating around in your stomach, increasing your chances of developing depression as well as ulcers. There are several other factors involved with gut health and depression as well, including food sensitivities. If you experience inflammation in your intestines due to food sensitivities, you may also experience mood swings or depression. Antibiotics. Antibiotics kill off good bacteria in the gut and allow for yeast overgrowth to occur. This has been linked to mental health issues and irritability. Inflammation. We know that chronic inflammation also causes mental health issues, especially depression. Therefore, it's likely that intestinal inflammation can also lead to depression. Diet plays a key role in preventing depression. For example, a diet high in omega-3 fatty acids can reduce inflammation and prevent depression. Hormonal changes. Hormonal changes can cause depression, including those that are triggered when we hit menopause or when we have our thyroid gland removed. Lack of sleep. Insufficient sleep has been linked to mental health issues and other issues such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes. In short, getting enough sleep is critical for your overall health and well-being. Gut health and anxiety. When you're experiencing anxiety, everything is amplified. Several factors can lead to anxiety, including chronic stress, hormonal changes, and the use of stimulants. While many different things can trigger anxiety, there is a strong link between gut health and anxiety. Researchers have found significant differences in the gut flora in those with chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS, compared to healthy people. This suggests a connection between intestinal inflammation and mental health issues like depression or anxiety. The gut and the brain are closely related. There is a lot of communication between the two. When we feel stress, it leads to increased activity in our sympathetic nervous system, which can cause several different issues, including anxiety. When we experience stress, we also produce cortisol and adrenaline. Increased levels of cortisol have been shown to trigger inflammation in the intestines. People who suffer from irritable bowel syndrome are more likely to experience anxiety than those who don't suffer from IBS. This includes children and adults. Additionally, there appears to be a link between fructose intolerance and psychological issues like depression or anxiety. There is some thought that this may be because the intestines can't fully digest fructose. If too much fructose makes its way into your bloodstream, it may trigger your immune system to create more inflammation. It can also lead to autoimmune disorders, including allergies. If you're suffering from anxiety, you should also be aware that some of your symptoms are a result of intestinal inflammation. For example, if you feel bloated, experience nausea or abdominal pain, or have diarrhea or constipation after eating a meal high in grains, especially wheat, then you may have an underlying problem stemming from intestinal issues. Bloating, nausea, and diarrhea are all common symptoms of other conditions unrelated to IBS. However, if you're experiencing these symptoms and have a history of digestive complaints and other issues, your gut health is likely affecting your overall health. How does your gut health impact your mental health? The gut and brain are closely related. The human genome mapping has found that more than 85% of all serotonin, the happy hormone, is produced in your intestines. Additionally, research has also found that gastrointestinal issues can increase the likelihood of experiencing symptoms of depression as well as other mental health issues as well. It's not clear how this happens, but there is a strong link between the gut, inflammation, and mental health. A disrupted gut microbiome has been linked to anxiety and depression. When you experience chronic constipation, bloating, abdominal pain, and other gastrointestinal disorders, symptoms can increase serotonin in the brain, triggering serotonin syndrome. A healthy gut will prevent this from happening since serotonin will be reabsorbed instead of released into your bloodstream. There is some evidence that bacterial imbalance or dysbiosis can play a role in anxiety. For example, if you have a bacterial imbalance, you may also experience anxiety and other mental health issues. If you're experiencing bloating, diarrhea, constipation, abdominal pain, or nausea after eating, even if the foods you're eating are considered healthy and natural, your gut is likely impacted. Researchers have found significant differences in the brain and intestines of people with chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS. Once again, this suggests a connection between intestinal inflammation, chronic low-grade inflammation, and mental health issues like depression or anxiety. You may suffer from CFS if you have a combination of these symptoms: fatigue, muscle pain, brain fog, anxiety, depression, cognitive issues, and so on. There is evidence that exposure to toxins causes mental health issues. For example, people with IBS are exposed to increased levels of endocrine-disrupting chemicals from foods such as wheat and other grains because they contain a lot of gluten. More specifically, this is due to the leaky gut syndrome. People with leaky gut syndrome will experience an increase in bad bacteria and toxins passing through the intestines into the bloodstream. These toxins can enter your brain and disrupt the area responsible for regulating mood. A high level of toxic exposure, in the form of foods containing a lot of gluten, can lead to chronic inflammation and leaky gut syndrome, which can seriously impact your mental health. We've seen that gut issues are linked to depression and anxiety, so what can we do about it? Correcting your gut issues will most likely improve your mental health, but achieving that normally involves a lot of effort, which means it's hard for many people to do. However, there are some things you can do to boost the effectiveness of the gut-mental connection. Eat a diet high in fruits and vegetables. As we've already seen, you should eat fruits and vegetables to maintain your gut health. You need to get your daily intake of fruits and vegetables during the day. The problem is that eating these foods before bed can result in disrupted sleep patterns. If you're struggling with depression or other mental health issues, it may be difficult to create a routine where you eat at roughly the same time every night. If you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, you could try eating some fruit and vegetables earlier in the day, during the day, or after work when you're not in a position where you need to be up for an early start. Take digestive enzymes. Some people experience digestion issues associated with their gut due to certain medications. In this case, it's helpful to take digestive enzymes that help break down food so your body can absorb nutrients better. The medication can be absorbed into your body without relying on your gut system since it doesn't fully break down your food. Get enough sleep and exercise daily. Getting enough sleep will allow your body to repair and rebuild, while exercise can help reduce stress, meaning you'll be less likely to experience anxiety or depression. Take probiotics. There is a lot of conflicting information about whether or not probiotics effectively treat mental health issues. However, some research suggests that they may help alleviate depression and anxiety. As you can see, there are many ways that your gut health can impact your mental health. A healthy gut will help protect you from several mental health issues. But unfortunately, many people struggle with gut issues. If you have anxiety or depression, you should consider improving your gut health. The connection is real. Gut health and sleep. It's so important to have a healthy gut. Your gut houses bacteria and yeast, which can affect how you feel and how much energy you have. Eating a diet rich in probiotics, prebiotics, and high-quality proteins like fish or chicken makes your body more likely to be ready for work in the morning. The natural digestion process takes time. If you don't provide your body with these nutrients, it will take longer for your brain to recover from sleep deprivation or another stressor. As much as we purport to know exactly how to eat right and take care of our bodies, there is no magic formula. What works for me won't work for you. But by paying attention to how you feel, think, and act, especially when it comes to sleep and stress, you'll get a much better idea of what's going on in your body. You may discover how you've been eating has been making your life miserable, and perhaps sullying your relationship with food. Sleep plays a significant role in balancing your gut health. If you're not getting enough sleep, your gut bacteria can get out of whack. They'll produce more gas, so you may feel uncomfortable and have to rush to the bathroom more often. No way around it. A healthy gut equals a happy and rested body. But what if you don't sleep well or are struggling with insomnia? You may notice that you feel groggy or even sluggish during the morning. Stress hormones are also at work in your body when it's time for bed, but aren't being released properly by the digestive system. This is why it's important to think about how you're feeding your gut before bedtime. Our bodies are programmed to sleep regularly. If you don't get enough sleep, your body will try to adjust by producing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline that will fight off viruses or other foreign invaders like toxins. You may feel anxious and stressed out, feeling unhealthy. Not only can this affect how you feel in the morning, but the stress hormones released during this cycle phase can make it harder for you to fall asleep at night. What's more, when we're up all night fighting off brain invaders, fewer nutrients are being absorbed during this process than if we were sleeping properly. This means our bodies either run low on energy or crave sugar to stimulate the brain and feel normal again. The first thing you do when you wake up is probably hit the coffee pot. The key to balancing your gut health and sleep is to be mindful of what you eat, specifically at dinner. Instead of just eating whatever's convenient, think about how your food will digest after it reaches your stomach. Avoid eating anything too late in the day that might cause gas or indigestion during sleep time. Your stomach needs to rest and repair during sleep so you can wake up feeling refreshed and energized the next morning. If you're struggling with digestion or other gut symptoms like bloating, try tracking your sleep patterns by keeping a journal of how you feel in the morning and what time you went to bed the night before. You might see that you're eating something dense, like a late-night snack or even a whole meal. Pay attention to what's happening in your body when you eat certain foods. Sometimes we may be eating these foods because we don't feel good, but it's not the food itself that is causing issues. It's what you ate after the meal and how much sleep you've gotten that can cause inflammation and other health problems. Your digestive system is important to your gut health and deserves to be treated with care. You can't rely on it to work when you're not getting enough sleep. So be sure to give your body the time it needs to heal and rest by staying off caffeine and sugar as much as possible and avoiding anything that might upset your gut. The benefits of sleep are well documented, but there are also ways to improve your health that may not require getting enough sleep. The strategies listed here are simple things you can do to reduce stress and spend more time in the present moment. This can lead to less inflammation in the body, better energy levels, and a healthier appetite, all of which will make you feel better daily whether you're getting enough sleep. The 5 gut health hacks that can heal your gut. Our gut is home to our second brain, the organ responsible for many emotions like happiness, stress relief, and anger management. Our gut also has an immune system composed of up to 100 trillion organisms living within it, known as the gut microbiome, which help us break down food, synthesize nutrients, and protect against chronic diseases. But our gut health is constantly under attack because many suffer from digestive problems such as bloating, constipation, and diarrhea. We don't realize how important this organ is to our health until we're forced to take drastic measures, such as taking antibiotics or undergoing a colonoscopy because we're feeling ill or experiencing a side effect from the medication. So what can we do to maintain our gut health and keep it strong? In the following, I'm going to introduce you to 5 easy ways to improve your gut health. 1. Eat healthy food. It's always good for us to get as much fiber as possible from the fruits, vegetables, and whole grains we eat. Fruits are a natural source of fiber which also help prevent constipation. Fiber also helps sweep away cholesterol, fat, and toxins from our digestive system. Instead of eating a box of donuts or a burger meal every day, have a fruit bowl, because the fiber in fruits is more readily absorbed than that from food high in fat, such as meat and dairy products. The benefits of eating healthy food include: A. Stronger immune system. Our gut is a central part of our immune system. The cells and microbes within our digestive tract help to protect us from foreign invaders by producing antibodies. You can have a robust immune system when you eat healthy and get enough fiber in your diet. B. Lower risk of heart diseases. The bacteria in our gut produce bifidobacterium and lactobacillus, which help to ensure the essential minerals are absorbed into the bloodstream. It also helps with weight loss because the bacteria within our gut metabolize fat into fatty acids, which can then be used as fuel by our bodies. C. Less likely to be overweight or obese. If you want to lose weight and become healthier, then you should focus on eating healthy food. Research has revealed that people who regularly eat fruits and vegetables are less likely to be overweight or obese than people who don't, because fiber helps you feel full for longer and doesn't cause blood sugar levels to spike. 2. Exercise regularly. The gut is the largest muscle in our body. When we're not maintaining it, it tends to sag and gets droopy, which can lead to digestive issues. That's why we need to exercise our gut regularly by doing low-intensity exercises, like walking and taking at least 30 minutes a day for stretching routines, especially if you have a sedentary lifestyle because of work or study. The benefits of exercising include: A. Stomach ache relief. When you're stressed, you're likely to experience a stomach ache. Exercise helps clear your mind and relieve stress and anxiety by releasing GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid, and serotonin in the brain. You may also want to try chamomile tea before bedtime to help you sleep better. B. Relieves constipation and bloating in some cases. Exercising is essential for physical health, but can also positively impact mental health. Many people who suffer from constipation or bloating have said their symptoms disappeared after exercising regularly. So if you're experiencing some issues, exercise can help relieve your stomachache and make you feel more energetic. C. Improves digestion and strengthens the immune system. As your gut is a central part of your body's immune system, your body's health needs to keep it strong. Exercising regularly does just that, because it helps to improve blood circulation throughout our body and strengthen our vital organs, including our heart and lungs, which in turn helps to strengthen our gut. 3. Take probiotics. A healthy balance of bacteria in our intestinal system helps us produce enzymes. Hence, we can properly digest food and keep harmful bugs like yeast at bay that can contribute to chronic illnesses such as ulcers and thyroid disease. Yogurt and sauerkraut are probiotic foods that contain the lactobacillus and bifidobacterium species of good bacteria. Probiotic supplements are also available in the market. However, before you buy one, it's important to read labels carefully because not all probiotics are created equal. For example, watch out for added sugars, as they can increase blood sugar levels and make you tired. You should also check labels on store-bought yogurt and look for brands with live cultures, such as those containing Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. 4. Sleep well. Sleep is important for the well-being of your gut because when we're napping, our bodies can replenish and rebuild muscles and tissues. Sleep deprivation compromises our immune system, so we're more prone to catching a cold after exposure to a virus. Additional studies have also shown that lack of sleep increases symptoms such as irritable bowel syndrome and colon cancer. Therefore, you should make a conscious effort to get a good night's sleep, at least 6 hours every day, because as an adult, you're recommended to sleep 7 to 8 hours every night. However, it's still fine if you feel that 6 to 7 hours of sleep is already enough for you. 5. Drink plenty of water. Drinking plenty of water keeps our large intestine from becoming dehydrated, which helps prevent constipation. It also helps flush out toxins from our small intestines and colon, so we always feel refreshed and cleansed after spending the day at work or school. Water also helps dilate blood vessels in the stomach, resulting in less pain and discomfort when we eat. The benefits of drinking water to maintain a healthy gut include: A. Eliminates unhealthy microbes from the body. Our gut is full of all kinds of helpful microorganisms. However, when we're too stressed or don't get enough sleep, these unfriendly microbes can take up residence and cause various health problems. So when you drink plenty of water, it helps eliminate these unnecessary bacteria from your body and improve your mood by boosting serotonin levels in your brain. B. Helps prevent cancer. When you drink plenty of water, it helps to flush your toxins out. In addition, it also removes the mucus layer in our gut, which forms around carcinogens in those who smoke tobacco, and helps prevent cancerous cells from forming in the colon. C. Helps with constipation and diarrhea. When you're drinking plenty of water, the muscles in your gut become softer and more relaxed, which helps to prevent bowel movements from getting stuck in the intestine. Aside from that, it also helps to speed up the breakdown of food by increasing peristalsis in your gut. Bacteria are crucial for our health because they make new enzymes to help us digest our food to stay healthy and avoid getting sick. However, if they get out of control, we become stressed, they start to malfunction and cause disease. That's why keeping them balanced is essential using the tips mentioned above. These hacks are simple and easy to do, but you'll notice a difference in your gut health from doing them regularly. Because our gut plays a crucial role in our overall health, we must maintain it by eating well, exercising, sleeping, and drinking plenty of water. This way, we can prevent serious conditions like colon cancer, irritable bowel syndrome, or inflammatory bowel disease from developing. It's also important to remember that not all probiotics are created equal. Make sure to look for products with live cultures like Lactobacillus bulgaricus, because this type of bacteria is proven effective against constipation. You can also try introducing a probiotic supplement into your diet to help improve your gut health. Secrets to a happy gut. Gut health is at the top of the list for your overall health. A healthy gut helps promote a healthy immune system and proper mood regulation and reduces inflammation in joints, which can decrease the risk of developing arthritis. Germs and other unpleasant invaders can also be cleaned out without harsh or harmful chemicals. But it's not always easy to take care of our guts by eating probiotics and avoiding known food triggers. Many factors affect how well our guts work, including our genetic makeup, daily stress levels, and even how we were raised. Some people may have certain risk factors for poor health, and their bodies may not be able to repair and recover from a bad diet or lifestyle as well as others who were raised in healthier environments and able to heal better. So no matter how good our intentions may be, it's essential to ensure you're working at your maximum ability level regardless of your gut score. What is a good gut score? Well, this is tricky because we don't have a perfect way to test for gut health. Most people who wish they had better gut health shoot for having a healthy diet, including whole foods and plenty of fruits and vegetables. If the diet isn't working well enough, you can try changes in how you eat. Some people even take probiotics and prebiotic supplements to help populate their guts with the healthy bacteria they need. But those are just some of the little things you can do to help yourself when you need a little extra boost to get your gut healthy again. The best way to measure your gut health is by taking a stool test. In most cases, a stool test is the only way doctors can tell if there's something wrong with the intestines or if it's functioning well. Like other medical tests, it's best to get them from a medical facility adhering to proper safety standards. This should also be a routine part of your annual checkup if you want to remain healthy or think something is wrong. The secret to a healthy gut is: cleanse. Improve your digestive system by eating well and drinking healthy spring water. Enzymes. Enzymes are the workers of the digestive system. They help break down food and free up nutrients to be absorbed into our bloodstream. Probiotics. Beneficial microbes known as probiotics are helpful for digestive health. They help increase levels of enzymes and promote healthy digestion by breaking down food particles, helping to keep harmful bacteria at bay. Fermented foods include sauerkraut, pickles, yogurt, full-fat yogurt is the best, kombucha, and miso soup, which contain healthy bacteria that help increase the number of good bacteria in our guts. Omega-3 fatty acid. Fatty acids are thought to increase the good bacteria in our guts. You can get them in the forms of fish oil or by taking supplements. Omega-6 fatty acid. These fatty acids found in nuts and seeds are essential for normal brain function and heart health and help us to sleep at night. If you take performed omega-6, try not to overeat omega-6 food as this can contribute to inflammation and pain. Antioxidants. These are healthy substances that help protect your digestive system from free radicals and other dangerous chemicals that could harm your health. Antioxidants come in many breeds and flavors, including vitamins, herbs, essential oils, and probiotics. Minerals. Minerals found in certain foods are essential for the functioning of our bodies. A good balance of minerals is vital for healthy digestion. Some minerals to look out for include magnesium, calcium, zinc, and potassium. Probiotics. These should be taken as supplements to support your gut naturally. You can get them from various sources, including yogurt from fermented milk or homemade fermented foods. Anti-inflammatory diet. This diet helps reduce inflammation by limiting processed food intake to keep inflammation down and to avoid much refined sugar, which can result in inflammation. This diet contains many foods that prevent inflammation, such as fresh fruit and vegetables, lean meats and fish, but no dairy or wheat. Salt. Unfortunately, too much salt has been linked to inflammation in the body. Limit your salt intake to 1/4 teaspoon daily for adults and children over the age of 2. Stress management. Stress is a critical factor in how your gut bacteria work. When stressed out, ensure you eat regularly to keep your digestive system working correctly. Also try relaxation techniques like meditation or yoga, which can help ease feelings of stress. Lifestyle factors. This includes things like keeping your routine healthy and not overworking yourself. The less stress you have in your life, the better it is for your gut. We also need to find balance within our daily routine to avoid being too passive, which could also impact gut health. Sleep. Sleep is crucial for good gut health since it's when much of the digestion process happens. Thus, having a healthy sleep schedule is essential for a healthy gut. The more sleep you get, the more helpful your gut bacteria are likely to be. Exercise. This is another factor that affects gut health. Studies show that exercise affects the number of beneficial microbes in our guts, while lack of exercise can mean fewer valuable species. Vitamin D. This can be found in eggs and fish. It's not well absorbed by the body unless it's sunny, so if you want to increase your levels, try spending some time outside for at least half an hour daily. Tea. Herbal teas help ease digestion as they contain herbs known to help soothe the digestive system, such as peppermint, chamomile, and ginger. Avoid eating refined foods. These refined foods include processed foods like white flour, white rice, and most sugars. These foods can be detrimental to gut health since they cause a rapid rise in blood sugars, leading to a corresponding drop in blood sugar levels. That's often followed by an energy crash and makes you tired. Relaxing your body and mind is essential for good gut health. The foods you eat, physical exercise, and the time you spend doing it all play a role in your gut health. The best way to know if any of these supplements are right for you is to experiment and see what works best for your body. The secret to a happy gut is an all-natural one. Good gut health is essential for your overall health and well-being, so ensure you're looking after it. By eating a diet that keeps your gut bacteria healthy, you can live a happier and healthier life. Conclusion. Gut health is not just about digestion. It's about your entire body's mental, physical, and social health. It is all important. It is proven that you can improve your gut health by eating a well-balanced diet that includes organic meat, fish, vegetables, and drinking homemade juices and teas. It can heal a damaged gut through proper diet and lifestyle changes. A healthy diet can heal physical ailments and mental health issues like anxiety and depression. The microbiome can act as a communication network between your brain and your gut. When this communication is disrupted, so too are you. A healthy digestive system and microbiota are needed to get the body and mind in optimal condition. A light, clean diet is the best way to establish a happy microbiome that can help you reach optimum mental health. The gut-brain axis is the gut-body axis, and communication in the gut are interconnected. It's important to understand that every part of our body has an important responsibility, and nutrients in food and supplements can all play critical roles in this communication network. One idea that has been around for centuries is that getting in tune with your microflora will help you be healthier overall. What we eat impacts our microflora, affecting our mood and mental state. If the gut is healthy, it will help keep our microbiome in balance. However, if the gut is compromised, all sorts of problems can occur. Our microbiome has a vital role in the brain because it plays an essential part in keeping harmful microbes at bay and helps restore our gut wall, thus keeping things moving along as they should. When we have good gut health, we have a healthy mind and body. Mindful eating linked to feeling both mentally and physically centered can help you live a happier life free from negative thoughts and emotions. This book highlights how people can help improve their overall well-being by making simple changes to their diet and lifestyle.